Hi Aquarius, I am Jen with Timeline Tarot, and I'm here today to give you a no contact romantic love reading for the month of May 2024. This reading will actually encompass 12 mini readings, as I will begin with your sign of Aquarius and go around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Capricorn. For each of the signs, I will be drawing a Messages of Love Oracle card, as well as utilize 2 tarot decks in order to give you an idea of how your person is currently viewing you, how they're currently viewing the relationship, and what their next intentions or actions most likely will be. For each of the signs, I will also give you 2 love messages from them, from the No Communication deck, as well as draw a Mind Info Oracle card. And that's just a little extra message from the divine there to give you some guidance during this time of separation, as well as a Moonology card. I will cap each of the 12 mini reads by drawing an angel answer card for you. So if you have an question for your spirit guides, for your angels, that you need an answer to regarding your no contact relationship, I ask that you keep that in mind. And then, like I said, for each of the mini reads, I will be drawing one of the cards for you, and hopefully that will assist you in your decision making. Please remember, this is a general collective reading. That means I'm reading for literally hundreds of thousands of Aquariuses throughout the world. It's quite possible that some of the messages that come through today will not resonate with you, and if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's for another Aquarius watching. My hope, though, is that I can hop on your timeline and give you some insight into your no contact relationship. So with all that said, let's begin. If you're an Aquarius dealing with another Aquarius in a no contact romantic relationship, this reading is for you. If not, this could very well be how you are currently feeling about the relationship. Children. Children are important to this partnership. Could be your children, their children, children you have together, children you want to have together. The children card here could also represent something the two of you want to birth together, such as the rebirth of your relationship or some other kind of business or project the two of you have collaborated on or would like to collaborate on in the future. How they currently see you, the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. How they currently see the relationship, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Their next action, the Fool. Why the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse? The Magician. Why the Knight of Cups in the reverse? The 3 of Wands. Clarify further. Temperance. And why the Fool card for their next action? The Tower, to the 2 of Swords, to the 6 of Cups. Well, Aquarius, it appears that, and again, I'm tapping into now the energy of 2 Aquariuses, so you're going to have to take these energy readings, messages, how they resonate for you and your partner, because I have no way of differentiating which one is you and which one's the other Aquarius. So one of you is seeing the other as using all of their skills, power, tools, creativity of the Magician to focus on self-protection, to focus on financial stability, maybe even to try to let go of the relationship. How one of you is viewing the other, it looks like the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So perhaps some jealousy, some emotional moodiness, or the withholding of love, or the withholding of a love offer for reconciliation, like withholding of an apology or gift. However, one of you is seeing the other as trying to restore some balance in their life in order to find a way on how to move forward, either towards reconciliation or away. But this is definitely a trying to find balance in the future, planning for the future. Now, with the Fool card was clarified by the Tower, as well as the 2 of Swords, and then the 6 of Cups. So for me, it appears that one of you will be making a very quick, sudden, spontaneous decision for a new beginning regarding this soul connection. And I do see this happening in spring. The 3rd cup of these reads for me always signifies the timing of it all. So we're looking at spring here, which for the Northern Hemisphere continues until like the 3rd week of June. Let's clarify further. What is this spontaneous decision, please? the Six of Wands in the upright. So an Aquarius in no contact with another Aquarius at this time. I do see that your partner will be making a very quick and sudden decision to contact you, to try to restore victory, try to have some sort of reconciliation with you. This is a message of good news that you will be receiving from your person. Like I said, this is occurring in spring. And to further clarify for me, that for me, wands are days in tarot, and so 6 wands would be 6 days. So for all of you, not all, well, not for all of you, I should say, for most of you, the contact will come within the first 6 days of May. For others of you, it will be sometime during the case of May, possibly even going into the first or second week of June. But either way, you have reconciliation on the table. Messages from them to you. I'm putting myself first right now. And I think that's true with that 4 of Pentacles and the reverse. And then we saw the Magician. Someone is focusing on self-stability, focusing on financial security, and almost deliberately holding themselves back to come forward to you until they are ready. And that's the word that I keep hearing, is ready. The next message from them to you: I'm afraid of getting too serious because I was hurt before. So here we have a little of a hearkening back to this Children card, where there could be some childhood wounds or traumas that perhaps were triggered from this relationship that they had with you, that you had with one another. Message from the divine: let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. I was hurt before. So I think the two of you, whether you come together or separately, really need to work on whatever these prior wounds and traumas were, whether they are from childhood, from relationships you had in your youth, or just any pain that was caused here between the two of you. It is really time to heal and let go of that. So whether you reconcile with this individual or move on to a new partnership, you will be a better you in that partnership. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. And the answer to your angel question is forgiveness. And that's what comes with letting go, really, is forgiveness. And I always say, whether you hold on to someone or you let them go, do it in love. So that's my own little personal advice there. Moving on to Pisces. If you're an Aquarius in no contact with Pisces, intuition, you already know the answer you seek. How they currently see you, the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. How they currently view the relationship, 5 of Wands in reverse. Their next action, 5 of Pentacles in the upright. Why the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse? Ace of Wands. Why the 5 of Wands in reverse? Knight of Swords. Why the 5 of Pentacles in the upright? Judgment. To the Knight of Cups in the reverse. To the 10 of Pentacles. So Aquarius, this Pisces is currently seeing you as being a bit disorganized as you try to have this new start in your life. Whether this is a new job opportunity they're aware that you have, or just starting your life over without them. They see you wanting to be inspired to do whatever this new thing is, but they also see you as possibly having some financial issues with the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as maybe just being a bit disorganized at this time as you try to move forward with whatever situation you're dealing with. They're viewing the relationship as the 5 of Wands in the reverse, which means they are trying to focus on their goals. They're hoping you are doing the same. But it's also a card of a conflict avoidant, as I call it. This is someone who does not want to fight with you anymore. With that Knight of Swords in the upright, this is someone who wants to have a very truthful and honest conversation with you about what took place here. But they want to do it in a manner in which will be tactful and loving and not confrontational. So that's for those of you looking for at least that conversation about where do we go from here. I think it's really good to know that this Pisces is coming in with the concept of kind of let's bring love and truth and not arguments into the conversation. Their next action is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Now the in the upright, I'm sorry. So the Five of Pentacles in the upright is someone who is worried about some type of loss, financial, spiritual, emotional, afraid of losing you, right? Afraid of losing their other half. And the reason why I say the other half here is because their intention is to have the Ten of Pentacles with you, and they're afraid in their next action that they will only have five. So for those of you where this was a long-term committed relationship, a marriage, you know, usually when you separate, you dissolve things, you go from 10 to 5. And I think this person is worried about not just losing their finances, but losing you as their other half. So it's someone who's feeling a bit insecure, like I said, concerned about a financial loss, but not just a financial loss, concerned about being left out in the cold or leaving you out in the cold. This Pisces is making a judgment call. Their judgment call, though, their judgment call is to come towards you with a love offer, because what they want to offer you is long-term stability. It doesn't, you know, in tarot, the most stable long-term card in the deck is the Ten of Pentacles, because Pentacles take years. So this is someone who wants to put in the work with you for 10 plus years to really grow something substantial for the future. This is ultimate abundance. However, they're coming in a way that you may view as being a bit love bomb-ish. So they're really going to overdo the love. You know, in the upright, the Knight of Cups is someone who's very stable. And I'm sorry, cross-watcher, I don't mean to say the Pisces isn't stable, but the love offer is a little bit more genuine, not so over the top, right? It's like the Knight in Shining Armor card. In the reverse, it's someone who's like boom, boom, boom. Like this is like a like a reoccurring love bombing, really. So just be aware of that they're, when they come towards you, it might be a bit strong, maybe a bit aggressive for your liking. You may feel that they're untrustworthy. I'm not seeing that here. Of course, you know your person better than I do, but I think this is someone who's going to rapid fire try to get your attention, because really what they want is long-term success and domestic bliss with you. Messages from them to you. I hope the future will bring us together. Our connection is complicated and there were issues out of our control. So it's quite possible, you know, the Five of Wands card has 5 people on it. So this, you know, disagreement, competition, strife, tension, you know, the conflict in general could have been caused by external forces, or, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean a third party like another lover. It could be family or work, home life imbalance, but there were definitely other external parties or forces affecting the relationship. And I think it's a good, if that is your storyline, if I'm on your timeline for this, then I think it's a good thing that your person is recognizing that. Messages from the divine: surrender. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. So for those of you who have been in separation for a long time, I always say, you know, not only use your intuition, as your first card pointed out, but sometimes you just have to leave things to the divine, to fated events that occur for you. So maybe try to release a little control when it comes to that. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. That is you. That is you, Aquarius. And your angel answer is no need to worry. Yeah, so maybe let go of control. No need to worry. Just allow things to play out in divine timing. Moving on to Aries. If you're an Aquarius in a romantic connection and it's no contact with an Aries, stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. How they're currently seeing you: 8 of Pentacles in the upright. How they're currently viewing the relationship: the 10 of Wands, as I call the 10 of Burdens. Their next action: the Page of Wands in the upright. Why the 8 of Pentacles? Death. Why the 10 of Wands? Page of Pentacles. Why the Page of Wands? Knight of Pentacles to the 8 of Wands in the reverse, to the Lovers in the reverse. Why the Lovers in the reverse? 4 of Pentacles. Okay, So, Aquarius, if this is your timeline with Aries, I see that the two of you, they're currently seeing you as someone who's going through a transformation, whether you are learning a new skill, possibly in education, or just improving your education, improving or expanding your knowledge on something. The Eight of Pentacles card is an individual who works consistently, boom, 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 almost on a daily basis as an apprentice wanting to become a master of something. So with the Death card, this Aries is seeing you as really going through a transformative phase in your life, learning something new, expanding your horizons, really transitioning, or almost like a metamorphosis of a new you. They're currently viewing the relationship as being very burdensome for both of you, a lot of responsibility, a lot of hard work to bring back together. It's very stressful, has been very stressful for you as well. What I like about the Page of Pentacles, though, is this person has hope. And I think this is where we're seeing that stability card come out. The one constant theme here are Pentacles, and Pentacles are the most stable suit out of the tarot deck, out of the 4 suits of tarot. So is it, are you going through a transformation? Yes, but you are consistently working hard, right, to bring stability into your life. Is the relationship burdensome? Yes, but together we can build something together, or build back something better. Again, infusing more stability into the relationship. For their next actions, the first card that came out was the Page of Wands. I love this. This is my Lewis and Clark of pages in tarot. This is excitement. You have to think about tarot in the time of when it was first created. It started as a card game many, many centuries ago, and people began to use it in the time of real empires, real emperors and empresses and kings and queens. And pages in tarot reflect the pages, the page messengers that kingdoms and empires would utilize to not just disseminate their information or their offerings or their conquering of new lands, but to also collect information. And in the upright, this is them coming to you. In the reverse, it would be they're expecting you to come to them. So I like this. This is an individual who is very enthusiastic about coming toward you, on the Knight of Pentacles. Is the Knight of Pentacles the slowest knight out of the deck? Absolutely. Is it the most stable, the most trustworthy? Absolutely. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't come bearing flowers, or sexiness, like the Knight of Wands, or communication like the Knight of Swords. This knight arrives holding the Ace of Pentacles, the most valuable of tarot, a real new beginning. So I see here you receiving the communication with this Page of Pentacles. So some type of phone call, some type of communication coming towards you, and then the person possibly even traveling to you, because the Knight of Pentacles is now an action card. So traveling to you in some way to actually make this offer in person. There's been a delay here. For some of you, I'm hearing this could be up to 1 year of a separation. Not for all, but for some of you. So yes, there's been a delay. This person has made a choice. The Lover's card originally in tarot was the choice card. For some of you, this may have been a third-party situation, and if that's the case, and it was Aries who had the third party, they have made the choice that they want to be with you, not the other person. This person is holding on tight. 4 Pentacles in the upright in this deck is the Miser card, and they happen to be holding 4 Pentacles. So this person is holding on to you, holding on to the solid foundation they believe the two of you have, or the two of you can rebuild together. Now, I will tell you this particular Aries, not all of them, because remember, I don't tap into people, right? As a tarot reader, you're tapping into energy. So, and energy changes. It's like opinions. So as of right now, for this particular Aries collective that I'm tapping into, some of you are dealing with an Aries who's really afraid of commitment. And I don't know why that is, but they're willing to take a chance at it with you. This is someone who maybe was a bit selfish in the past with their love, focused more on self-love than the giving of love, maybe had an imbalance when it came to values, made some bad choices, but nonetheless, this person is coming towards you albeit slowly. If some of you have them blocked, Eight of Wands in the reverse, and you want to hear from this Aries, I would say to unblock them. In terms of communication, the Lovers is an instantaneous card for me, whether it's in the upright or the reverse, much like the Death card or Tower card in tarot. So I think for some of you, it's really just a matter of days until you hear from this person. For others of you, you've heard from them already. And if that's the case, I would expect a visit very soon. So tidy up your home if that's what you need to do. Messages from them to you. I never experienced this intense connection before. Yeah, because I think I'm tapping into a collective Aries here who are a bit of a commitment phobe. Or maybe they were in the past, maybe a player of some sort. But I see this person really wanting to take the chance with you now. I'm working on myself so I can come back. Please wait for me. Now, I always tell people don't wait forever for someone. But if you know that this relationship has the staying power and the stability you need, there's genuine love here. This person didn't really do you dirty. Maybe they just needed some time to get themselves together. Give it a shot. Love is always worth giving another chance to, but that's just my opinion. Lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun, and it's important that you do that. So I would definitely use this time in separation, lots of self-care, have fun, go out with people, make new friends. I don't mean dating pool people, but go out and enjoy yourself and take care of yourself, and know that your Aries is seriously coming like a knight in shining armor to give you a very stable offer for a new future. And if that's your storyline, congratulations. Your Moonology card. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Yeah, for some of you, it might be going into Gemini season. That's third week. I'm sorry, that's third week of May. Yeah, not third week of June, third week of May. So some of you, maybe between now and then, just kind of lighten up and have a good time and enjoy yourself and know that your love is returning to you. Your angel answer is don't stop. Very, very nice. That's probably also a message to the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest knight in the deck. Like, don't stop. Keep coming. All right, Taurus. If you're an Aquarius in no contact with Taurus, regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. How they're currently viewing you. King of Swords in the reverse. How they're currently viewing the relationship. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Their next action, the Lovers. Why the King of Swords in the reverse? And that's your card, Aquarius, right? That's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why the Eight of Swords in the reverse? Knight of Wands. Why the Two of Cups for the next action? Two of Pentacles. King of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so for anyone who's ever seen a reading, you know that I'm not a Krispy Kreme donut. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to be quite honest with you. There's some third-party occurrence here. I'm leaning more towards there was another lover here involved, either on your part, Aquarius, or on Taurus. That's not for all of you, but that's a storyline that I'm receiving. I'm also hearing the song Torn Between Two Lovers. So again, I don't know. And you're going to have to Google that, youngins, because that's quite an old song that just came to me. But torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. I'm inclined to say that for some of you, Aquarius, you were the one with the other person. And the reason why I say that is Taurus is looking at you right now as the King of Swords in the reverse. And the King of Swords in the reverse, for me as a tarot reader, is my gaslighter card. So they see you as being a bit abusive when it comes to how you use your words in order to manipulate or craft stories that best suit you and are not entirely the truth. However, with the Sun card, it seems that your lies have been illuminated, have come to light. This person also sees you as the happiest card in the deck. So, I mean, do you make them incredibly happy? Absolutely. Did whatever transpire here rip a hole in them? Absolutely. If this is the other way around, yes, it could be Taurus that is admitting through their energy that I'm tapping into that they use their words in a way to manipulate you to craft the storyline that wasn't true. There was some light cast upon it, and that now you know the truth. So for some of you, the regret is on your end, and for others of you, the regret is on this Taurus. They view the relationship, I have to be honest with you, out of all 4 knights of the deck, the Knight of Wands is the best looking knight. Looks good, smells good, male or female. It's a collective general reading, so please feel free to take energies, how they engenders, how they resonate to your storyline. But the Knights in Tarot, all of them came in and out. They were travelers. They went from village to village to village, kingdom to kingdom to kingdom, battlefield to battlefield, and conquest to conquest to conquest. So someone here was really in and out of this relationship, whether they had a third party they were going back and forth between, or were a bit of a commitment phobe. Very charming, very unpredictable, very impulsive, very passionate, but not very consistent. And it left, whoever was doing this, left the other one really in a state of almost like a self-imposed imprisonment, of just being caught in their head constantly with these, these doubts of, am I good enough? Now, in the reverse, I do see that this Taurus is looking to release these feelings quite courageously, looking to release the negative feelings or thoughts that they once had regarding this relationship. Their next action is the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups is all about unified love. Someone sees you as a soul bond or a soul partnership of some kind. There's mutual attraction here. The Two of Pentacles, they are almost negotiating within themselves whether or not they want to come back. This is like juggling yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. If Taurus is the one with the third party, they're currently juggling you and someone else, or, juggling 2 lovers, juggling 2 cups. For others of you, they see you as this way. This is an individual who's currently weighing their options in order to make a decision that is best for them. And then boom, here they are. They go from Knight of Wands, I don't want to think about this anymore. I need to release these negative thoughts. I need to be open to a new perspective. I need to be courageous when I do this. And then it's like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And then it's boom. And I say boom because they go from Knight of Wands to King of Wands. And King of Wands goes to war to win. They go to war to win. Now, I'm going to be quite honest with you. For some of you, this Taurus is going to return to your life. I'm going to have to get a card on timing because 6 of Pentacles would mean 6 years, and that's quite ridiculous. So I'll get a better timing card for you. But I have to be quite honest. You're really going to have to go within and use an intuition, overhead, over heart decision on this, because some of you will be faced with a Taurus who is coming in very focused on winning you back in order to give you reciprocity, to give you equal give and take, might even shower you with expensive gifts in order to win you back. But for some of you, smaller percentage, but some of you, this person is going to charm their way back into your life and put you right back into a 6 of Pentacles. And what I mean by that is, this is an individual who gives to 2. And on some days they give 3 to you and 2 to someone else. And then on some days they give you 2 and they give 3 to someone else. So you're really going to have to use your intuition on this. I'm going to take a card from the bottom of the deck, please, Divine, for timing. Justice. This is instant. Major Arcana cards for me are Justice. For some of you, within 2 weeks, I'm hearing. Yeah, for some of you, this person wants to bring in truth, equality, balance, reciprocity. If there's a third party, they've been ditched. They want you. They've thought about it long enough. You make them happy. And there's a lot of regret here for the way they treated you. For others of you, this person, they're going to charm the pants off of you to get back and probably buy you really nice gifts. But before you know it, they're going to have you right back in I'm going to call it multiple party, because I think for some of you there's multiple people involved here. For some of you, it's just another person, but for some of you, this person's a bit of a player. So please be very, very mindful of that. Love messages from them to you. This isn't over between us. I'm coming back for you. They certainly are, and they're going to look good and smell good and probably feel good, but just be mindful. Please be patient. I'm afraid of commitment. Yeah, I was definitely picking that up as this person had other people. For some of you, had multiple people. So please guard your heart and just be careful with that. Use your intuition. It'll never, ever steer you wrong. Choice. Yeah, I think for some of you where you're the one with the third party, this is kind of the crap or get off the pot moment for you, Aquarius, because if you really love this Taurus, you're going to lose them if you don't make this decision relatively quick. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Didn't I just say that? Intuition over head, over heart. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. Absolutely. Moonology card. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. For some of you, the separation happened during Aries season, which, you know, was just a week ago. And your angel answer, ask for help from others. I'm going to further clarify this for you. Meditation brings answers. So you have choice card here, meditate, go within, and then again, meditate, go within, and ask others for help. Could be the divine spirit guides, source, Muhammad, Jesus, whatever you want to call it, but some other higher power than you maybe needs to give you some guidance on how to move forward with this. Gemini, if you're an Aquarius and no contact with Gemini, unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. So perhaps a work-life imbalance here. Let's see how they currently see you. The star. That's beautiful. How they currently see the relationship. Aw, 6 of Cups in the upright. Their next action, the Emperor in the reverse. Damn it, Gemini, you had to ruin it. Why the Emperor in the reverse? 3 of Cups in the upright. 8 of Cups in the upright. The High Priestess in the upright. Oh, Gem. To the moon. All right. Well, if you're in no contact, that was very hopeful until the last cards, and I'll explain. Aquarius, if you're in no contact with Gemini, they see you as healing. They see hope in wanting to be with you again. You're possibly a spiritual person or maybe having some newfound spirituality. You're definitely very like awe-inspiring to them, the way you are conducting yourself at this time, whether they're hearing it through external parties or watching you online, or maybe some of you have minimal contact with this individual. Now, how they see the relationship, they see it as very nostalgic, whether you were with them a long time. If you were, there's your bond. If for others of you, they just feel like they've known you for a lifetime, maybe even multiple lifetimes. This is someone who definitely wants a reunion with you. This is what I don't like, and I'll explain. The Emperor in the upright is a very masculine energy. It could be a feminine you're dealing with, because we all embody masculine and feminine energy. I say that all the time. So whether this is a feminine or a masculine, they're coming in with brute force masculinity. And by that I mean, the Emperor in the upright is someone who takes control. They command respect, not demands respect. Very structured, very much an authority figure, excellent parent, very nurturing, very foundational is the word I want to say. In the reverse, this is someone who tries to obtain control in a very out of control, aggressive way. This could be a narcissist, and I hate that word. Very domineering, very rigid, very inflexible. This person wants a reunion with you. You have 2 reunion cards on the table. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. For some of you, if it was a third party, I'm going to give you a couple different readings here, because I know there's many of you with different storylines. So, for some of you where there was a third party, your Gemini is walking away from the third party. 8 of Cups is walking away. What are they walking away from? Walking away from the third party. If that third party is not a person, let's say it's a group of friends or bad behaviors, maybe drinking, partying too much, they are walking away from that group, that person, that lifestyle, etc., right? They are unplugging from whatever this third party external force is. However, when you walk away from something, you have to walk towards something else, right? They're walking right into more secrets. So I don't believe that this Gemini is being 100% honest with you about anything that transpired in the past or who or what they walked away from. This is a super secretive person. And then I further clarified that with the moon, which is even more secrets, right? Because in the darkness, a lot more things can be covered up. So this is, you know, very mysterious. I'm going to have to clarify this once more. I'm going to the bottom of the deck for you on this. 3 of Pentacles. And then the 2 of Cups. Okay. Okay, a couple of different storylines here. Let me give you what I have. For some of you, I'm not going to say for some of you, for almost all of you, there was some third-party interference here. Whether it's this person worked too much, this person had another lover, multiple lovers, drank too much, bad personality traits, toxic relationship traits, meddling mother, you name it. Some external party here, too much drinking I'm hearing for some of you. This person wants to walk away from whatever that was or that is. However, when they come towards you, and they will be coming towards you probably within the next 2 weeks for some of you, wanting to discuss reconciliation. For those of you who are married, they want to restore the marriage. For those of you where you wanted a higher level of commitment from this Gemini, they're willing to talk to you about that. Very small percentage of you will actually be proposed to, or some offering of long-term commitment, marriage will be made to you at the time that the two of you talk about this. Some of you will go to counseling to restore the marriage or the long-term relationship, and if that's what you want to do, your Gemini is very open to doing that. Just be mindful. You will not have, probably ever, at least not for the month of May, you will not have the full truth from them on what went down with whatever they went through to disengage from that third party. So they're not going to give you every detail. You're not going to get all the I's dotted and the T's crossed. And just know that, are they leaving the external force, whatever that situation or relationship or person was? Yes. They're willing to come towards you. For some of you, they're even willing to go to some type of counseling or therapy individually or even together. Right? This is 3 people. This is 2 people meeting with someone to converse. So very good sign, wanting this unified love, this soul bond. I mean, we've got soul bond, soul bond, soul bond, soul bond, reunion, reunion, reunion. It's looking great for reunification. Just be mindful, there's going to be a lot here that you don't know about, and it's probably going to remain a mystery for quite some time about whoever or whatever they had to walk away from in order to come to you. So just know that. Messages from them to you. I'm working on myself each day so I can come back to you. I think this person is working on unplugging from whatever toxicity was negatively impacting their relationship with you. I want to take care of you the way you've always taken care of me, and I definitely see that in that 6 of Cups cards, of that very nostalgic feeling of love. Divine tells you to break free. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean the relationship. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This might very well be for your person. So cross-watcher, if you're watching, this message could very well be for the Gemini, and not necessarily, because you're being asked to break free, to unplug from whatever external force was negatively impacting this connection. And I'll tell you something from personal advice. If you don't disconnect when you're supposed to disconnect, the universe will make you disconnect. You will have a tower moment. You can't delay towers in life. They're inevitable fate. I shouldn't say you can't delay. You can delay. You can only avoid them for so long. You can only avoid them for so long. So You're being asked now to break free in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust. Trust that those who love you will always be there for you, including this soul bond. So someone here needs to break free. Aquarius could very well be you, although I'm leaning more that it's Gemini, but it certainly could be you, Aquarius. Your Moonology card says adjustments are required, third quarter moon. Yeah. Also with the moon card, thank you, Spirit. Some of you will be hearing from this Gemini at the new moon that we have towards the end of that first week of May. And then for others of you, it will be full moon later on in the month of May. Your angel answer, choose a new direction. Yeah, maybe break free from old habits, unplug, and choose a direction to go towards your soulmate. Cancer, if you're an Aquarius and no contact with Cancer, different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. How Cancer is currently viewing you, the Hermit and the Upright. How they're currently viewing their relationship, the Ten of Cups. Their next action, Four of Swords. Why the Hermit? Two of Wands. Why the Ten of Cups? The Hierophant. For some of you, this is a marriage or a very long-term commitment. Why the Four of Swords? The Queen of Wands. Further, Ace of Cups. And the Five of Swords in the reverse. This person is currently seeing you as being happy, doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of introspection, making plans to leave home. For some of you where you are married, Aquarius, and you are looking to leave the home to find another place where to live, whether or not you have relayed this to Cancer, they know that that's what you're doing, that's what you're planning. For some of you, you have left already. This individual sees you as someone who is trying to find or discover their own happiness without them. And if that's not what you're doing, okay, but that energetically, that's what they're feeling. They're feeling that you are doing a lot of soul searching in order to leave them. Making plans, for some of you, travel plans, making decisions, discovering new ways to disengage from the relationship. How they see the relationship, Ten of Cups. I mean, it was everything to them. It was tradition or a traditional type of relationship. For some of you, a marriage, very high level of commitment, even if it wasn't something like documented, like a marriage, like legally, soul bond wise, this person saw you as their everything. Now, their next actions. In a lot of contemplation, Four of Swords. There was some heartbreak here. Obviously, you're in no contact with them. However, this person is going to come at you as the Queen of Wands. Fiery, sexy, good-looking, smelling good, male or female, does not matter. The Queen of Wands is my favorite queen out of all four queens in the deck, even though I'm an air sign. She's determined to succeed. She goes to war to win. She has a zest for life. She's the red bottom shoe girl of the queens, basically. And I see her or him, again, take genders how they resonate, coming in to offer you real, sincere, long-term love. This person has a desire to forgive and a desire to reconcile. However, the feeling that I'm getting for some of you Aquarians, you don't want this person back. Some of you will accept and restore the marriage, and some of you feel that you just don't share the same vision. And I'm getting this sense that for some of you, not all, but for some of you, the idea of marriage or long-term commitment at that high level, that traditional kind of rooted religious religion, is just not for you. Doesn't mean that you're not a commitment. It doesn't mean that you're anti-commitment or a commitment phobe. You're just maybe a little bit more of a free spirit when it comes to love. And so I think for some of you, you are on a very different page than this Cancerian, who seems to be more of a traditionalist when it comes to relationships. Again, might not be all of you, but for some of you. I also just heard some of you may have been accused of having a midlife crisis. I don't know if one of you bought a motorcycle. Someone here bought a motorcycle. Again, it's not going to resonate for all of you. It's a very specific message. This person wants long-term commitment with you. They're in it for the long haul. I'm just not quite sure you are. So I'm going to leave that up to you. Love messages from them to you. You are the one and only. Please understand I need space right now. I actually think this is you, to be quite honest. I think I just picked up on your energy because you're in hermit mode. You're in introspection. You're in the Two of Wands mode of looking for inner guidance or inner clarity, not really knowing what to do. So I think you're at a crossroads right now, Aquarius. But this Cancerian seems to really want it all with you. Messages from the Divine Comfort. How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible goods such as soft clothes and good food, or intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. So maybe some of you need a little bit of that Four of Swords energy, because you know what I like about this connection, and I'll be quite honest with you, they're in the hermit mode, or I'm sorry, they're seeing you as being in hermit mode, right? Introspection, soul searching, and then they are in Four of Swords, which is the minor arcana. So you're both doing a lot of meditation, contemplation, you to a greater degree. And I think that's what you need to do until you're really clear on how you want to move forward. I'm sorry. As for timing, I didn't give you timing on this. For me, swords are weak, so contact from this Cancerian for most of you will be 5 weeks from now, so that would be the first week of June. For others of you, it'll be just the latter part of, later part of May going into June. Your Moonology card. Communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Yeah, for some of you, it's definitely moving into Gemini season, which, like I said, is that third, fourth week of the month. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. And your angel answer is get more information. The only way you're going to get more information is through more soul searching. So I would continue to use the next couple of weeks to do that. Leo, if you're an Aquarius and no communication with Leo, acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. How Leo's currently viewing you. 5 of Cups in the reverse. How they currently view the relationship. 3 of Swords. Their next action. 6 of Swords in the reverse. Leo is seeing you as accepting the heartbreak that transpired here, forgiving yourself or them in some way, and moving on from them. Clarify the 3 of Swords, please, for how they view the relationship. The Hangman further. 10 of Cups. The Chariot. Okay, I'm hearing shotgun wedding. I'm so sorry. These things just come to me. For some of you, you had a shotgun wedding. You went to 10 of Cups with this person really fast. Didn't really think about it, on a whim. Maybe a Vegas wedding, I'm hearing. It's not going to be for everyone. But for some of you, this was a very quick kind of, let's hurry up and get married kind of thing. That's how they're viewing the relationship. For others of you, they're viewing the relationship as a painful separation. Lots of heartbreak here, lots of grief. Someone's clearly feeling rejected, whether it's you or them. Someone left very quickly from this relationship. Someone thought about it for a while, tried to see things from a new perspective, a different perspective, and decided to let go. And from that 10 of Cups, long-term relationship, love, what once was their everything became something they left very quickly. Chariot is the fastest card in the deck. Again, not for all of you, but for some of you. For others of you, this person is seeing the heartbreak. I'm sorry, that took me a second to get my downloads. For others of you, this individual is seeing the heartbreak from a new perspective, and wanting to have full family contentment with you. They want to restore harmony and bliss into the relationship. Let me clarify that Six of Swords in the reverse. Six of Swords in the reverse is usually someone who can't move on. Got the Five of Pentacles in the upright, the Seven of Swords. Okay, this individual, this Leo, they can't move on from you. They see you accepting and moving on in some way, some fashion, but they can't move on from you. This person has a lot of emotional baggage. They've been left out in the cold, or they've left you out in the cold. This Leo is suffering from low self-esteem. They have a lack mindset. They don't feel good enough for you. This person's feeling very insecure. They could feel that they don't make or don't have enough money or savings for you, like to provide you with a good lifestyle. This is a very like a poverty mindset kind of person, not feeling good emotionally, spiritually, or even financially for you. However, they're going to come towards you. Seven of Swords to that Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a very solid foundation, an offering of, hey, let's do this right this time. Let's plant this seed together and see if together we can get to the Ten of Pentacles. Can we get to ultimate abundance and happiness? This person is going to do this in a very strategic, stealth-like way with that Seven of Swords card. And by that, I mean they might be contacting you for something else as an excuse to start up a conversation. Swords are communication, the communication suit of tarot. So contacting you in a very sneaky way to give you this new idea, new offering, new venture. I'm hearing new venture for some of you, maybe buying property and moving away. This person is manifesting you back. I just don't think they're doing it correctly. One more clarification on the Ace of Pentacles. The Emperor in the reverse. Ugh. For some of you, this person really betrayed you and you're not going to take them back. You're going to accept that this sucked. This heartbreak was horrible, and this sneaky behavior was horrible. This person made you feel like you were left out in the cold. They could have made you feel like you weren't good enough. And I think a lot of you are just literally in the car driving away from this person emotionally, for some of you physically. I'm sorry, cross watcher, if you had some hope on this. That's not for all of you. I still think the Leo is going to contact you, but I think for some of you, the betrayal was so bad you don't want this person back. The Emperor in the reverse is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. In the reverse, this is a very domineering, very tyrannical kind of person, very stubborn, very rigid. In one sense, I say that's good because their love offering will be, they'll be very constant at sending you this, very, very controlling, very domineering, like very stubborn, not giving up. You're going to have to say no a hell of a lot if you don't want this person, because they're not giving up on the connection. But I have to be honest, I think some of you are accepting what transpired here and are willing to move on and find happiness elsewhere. Love messages from them to you. I hope to have a future with you one day. I fell in love the moment I saw you. Message from the divine. Speak up. Are you not saying what's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Some of you are really holding on to a grudge here. Really holding on to a lot of pain. And in order to accept and move on, I think there needs to be a conversation. Three of Swords needs to be a conversation about the heartbreak and what transpired here. If for anything, to give both of you closure so you can, walk away peacefully into your new lives separately. Your Moonology card, your commitment is being tested. I think this is your commitment to yourself, Aquarius, to stand up and speak up for yourself. And your angel answer is be assertive. Wow. Be assertive in your wants, needs, desires. And, if this person was your Five of Cups, you know, out there is a 10 of Cups. It is. It exists. So maybe just be assertive, whether you want to continue this relationship, because I think some of you do. I think some of you want this person back. You're going to accept what happened and forgive and take them back, but I think the overwhelming majority of you will not. But either way, I think you need to be assertive in that. Virgo, if you're an Aquarius and no communication with Virgo, apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. How this person's currently seeing you, the strength in the upright, the relationship, the magician in the upright, their next action, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. They're seeing you as being very strong, very courageous, very resilient at this time, having an enormous amount of patience with yourself and possibly even with them. They see you in control, almost like you took control of the wheel, you took control of your life path. They see you as being a very compassionate person. As for the relationship, they see that the two of you together have all of the tools, skills, resources, and power necessary in order to create a very resourceful and beautiful life together. Their next action is the 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Thank you, Spirit. I don't think for Leo I gave you timing on when they were coming towards you. Within the next 7 weeks. So for some of you, really any day now between now and the 2nd week of June. I'm so sorry about that. Back to Virgo. So Aquarius in no contact with Virgo. They see you as being very strong. They see the relationship as having all of the, like I said, skills, tools, resources needed and required in order to have a good relationship. Their next action is the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Why the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse? Page of Swords in the upright, to the 9 of Cups in the upright, to the 3 of Swords in the reverse. I think some of you will be receiving communication from this Virgo within the next 3 weeks. Some of you will be receiving the information that this person has overinvested, perhaps lost some money. They've had some sort of financial setback. For others of you, they view you as the 10 of Pentacles, as the ultimate. And their communication with you will be that they don't want to lose you. They don't want a setback with you. They don't want to walk away from the investment they made in you and in the relationship with you. This person wants emotional stability within the relationship. They look to you as if you were a dream come true for them. For others of you, this Virgo could be drinking a little too much lately. A little too much indulgence. But with that 3 of Swords in the reverse, this is someone who wants to release the pain, forgive. They're very optimistic. They're looking to recover and they're looking to heal with you. For others of you, small percentage of you, this Virgo will be contacting you in the next 3 weeks. However, the news they're going to give you is that they don't want to be with you. They want to work on their own happiness. They're moving on. For some of you, the Virgo is moving on. Focusing on themselves, focusing on this new chapter of their life, being very strong and courageous. They could be learning something new, some new skill, and this might be something they share with you when they talk to you. Yeah, for some of you, third week in May. I wish I had something more definite for you, but it's a collective reading. So overwhelming majority of you, Virgo wants to reconcile with you. Very small percentage of you, Virgo does not. Either way, you will receive communication by the 3rd week in May. Messages from them to you. I'm so sorry for messing everything up. You deserve so much more. So I think that's your apology. I think that's, you deserve so much more, I effed up here kind of thing. And I hurt myself by letting you go. So I definitely think you receive an apology. Like I said, for some of you, they want reconciliation. And for others of you, they don't feel good enough for you. And I think they're willing to move on if that's what you want. If that's what you want to do also. Messages from the Divine Manifest. You're always manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking, so you'll attract into your life exactly what you want. I love that. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius, and your angel answer is wait. So maybe wait for the Virgo to come towards you, like I said, within the next 3 weeks, and kind of see where the conversation goes from there. Libra, if you're an Aquarius and no contact with Libra, support, lean on your inner circle during this time. How they're currently seeing you, 2 of Wands in the reverse. How they currently see the relationship, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Their next action, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. They see you as fearing the unknown. They see you as not sure if you want to return to the connection or leave. Now, some of you may have made up your mind. I'm just tapping into the energy and telling you how they're seeing you. They're seeing you as someone resistant to change, but wanting change. Bit of a contradiction right now. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, they see you as maybe focusing too much on family or too much on work, just like having an imbalance within the commitment. That's also how they see the relationship, that there was an imbalance here, that the 2 of you did not work well together in a practical way to have a harmonized and balanced relationship. I think one of you always felt like you were doing more and maybe not asking the other for support when it was needed. Why the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse for their next action? The Empress, to the 9 of Swords, to the 10 of Swords. For some of you, you had a lot of financial issues. I'm getting a couple storylines, so please bear with me if the first one doesn't resonate with you. For some of you, the 2 of you had a lot of financial issues together. A lot of debt. Always feeling like you couldn't catch up, right? You were like just about to go under. Just this constant fear of about to go under. Abundantly thinking of this, right? The Empress is abundance. So this, and growth. So this was like growing debt for some of you, and it really took a toll on the relationship. For others of you, I don't know if it's Libra or Aquarius, I'm hearing a terrible way of spending money, and it put the other partner in a lot of like mental hopelessness, trauma, despair, thinking about it all night. How are we going to pay the bills? More is going out than's coming in. For some of you, your partner was very reckless in the use of money. You saw it as a betrayal. I just heard some of you may be losing your home or in foreclosure because of this financial disaster that your partner has created. Financial failure, financial collapse. For others of you, your partner had a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn on the side as a mistress or mister. I don't know what terms are used. This person gave to you and to this other person like breadcrumb to both of you. Like, this is a very painful ending to this relationship. There's a lot of betrayal here. My shoulders actually feel heavy. Further clarify that 10 of Swords in the upright, the Ace of Swords. Well, the good news is this person wants to have, regardless of whether your issue was financial or third party, or anything else really, the message here today is that this person, this Libra, wants to come in and have a conversation with you about it. They now have the mental clarity. For most of you, you're going to receive this communication from them within the first week of May. They've had a breakthrough. They have this new idea, whether it's a new idea how to deal with the third party or disengage from the third party, new idea on how to restore financial balance to the relationship. This person's been up all night thinking about this. and they want a new beginning with you, and they want to have a very honest conversation with you. Now, this is going to be super, super specific for someone out there. One of you had surgery or will be having surgery soon, either the Libra or the Aquarius. And a lot of the financial issues are from this medical diagnosis, treatment, surgery, or recovery. And I think in that case, the two of you really, instead of attacking one another about this, really need to lean on support for this. Look for support groups. See if there's grant funding available. You'd be surprised how many medical grants are out there for individuals, from private individuals or corporations even, that have a grant process that individuals can apply for medical relief. So for those of you in that situation, I would look into that and see also what other government programs or state programs, or wherever you live in the world. But I would definitely look into that. I think the financial issues made a really big dent in this relationship. Regardless of whether it was an external party or work-life imbalance or financial imbalance, I see a very honest conversation happening between the two of you within the first week of May. How they currently, what they would like to say to you. I remember how we used to talk. I remember how we used to laugh and talk for hours about everything. I miss you. I sabotaged this connection and I regret it. So again, whether it was overindulgence in spending, someone abruptly quitting their job and not thinking of financial resources for the family. I think for some of you where this person is sick, they feel like it's their fault for the financial issue because, well, I'm the one who got sick kind of thing. Regardless of what it is, this person understands what they did to sabotage the connection. Messages from the divine: patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this very moment. But you need to have patience. Everything will work out in the end. I really do believe that. Your Moonology card reads, a time for healing. Yeah, for some of you, it's financial healing. For some of you, it's healing the heart of this relationship. For others of you, it's actual physical medical healing. So you have that with the balsamic moon here. And your angel answer is yes, with the exclamation point. Scorpio, if you're an Aquarius and no communication with a Scorpio, soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. How they currently see you? Queen of Swords in the reverse. Oof, you're fierce, Aquarius. How they currently see the relationship? Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Their next action, Temperance in the reverse. They're currently seeing you as being extremely guarded, turning your back to them, not even wanting to talk to them. Their opinion of you is that you are a bit cold-hearted at this time, overly emotional, and possibly even malicious with your words. Don't throw rocks at your screen now. I'm just tapping into the energy. If that's not you, then don't take it. Very cutting, I'm hearing. Some of you were very cutting with your words. How they view the relationship, it's not working right now. There's a lack of effort on both sides, lack of teamwork. They definitely think the two of you have the skills required to make it work, but neither of you are really applying those skills to their full potential at this time. Their next action is the Temperance card. Why the Temperance card in the reverse? Fool in the reverse. Four of Cups in the upright. Seven of Pentacles. Scorpio, I'll be quite honest with you, for the majority of you, Scorpio doesn't know if they want the relationship. They're lacking long-term vision for it. They see it as being imbalanced. They're very hesitant to make a decision, at least not an immediate one. They're very disconnected emotionally from the connection. They feel you are as well. If they were to offer you their apology or cup of love, they don't believe you would accept it. If you were to offer it to them, I'm not quite sure they'll accept it. They're in a bit of a state of apathy right now. Seven of Pentacles is no movement towards you. Seven of Pentacles is looking at the long term and wondering, Is the juice worth the squeeze? Do I want to do this again? So I do not, unfortunately, see Scorpio coming towards you anytime soon. There's actually no desire here to even work on the relationship. Very emotionally disconnected, which is really hard for a Scorpio as a water sign to do. So something went down here that was quite painful to push this Scorpio into feeling this way. Messages from them to you. I struggle with revealing my true feelings and emotions, but I love you more than you think. Yeah, definitely that withdrawal of feelings I felt. I was selfish and immature. Please forgive me. Messages from, or message from the divine. Worth. You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness, but you are. You are worthy and you have inherent value, and it's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. And one of the ways you can see your true worth is to understand exactly what a soulmate is. A soulmate does not lie, steal, cheat, betray you. That's not what a soul. That's what a karmic connection does, to teach you a lesson. But soulmates already know your worth. You don't have anything to prove to them. So just keep that in mind. I felt the call to tell you that. Your Moonology card. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. And your angel answer is perfect timing. Moving on to Sagittarius. If you're an Aquarius and no communication with Sagittarius, wait. The timing is not quite right. I just felt like suspenseful music right there. How they currently see you. Ace of Cups in the reverse. How they currently view the relationship. Judgment in the reverse. How next action. Justice in the upright. They see you as blocking or repressing your emotions or holding back from them emotionally. Why Judgment in the reverse for how they see the connection? Strength in the upright. The Hermit in the upright. Look at all these major arcana cards. Wow, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Something really went down here. One of you, it's not going to resonate for all of you, okay? One of you really needs the strength and needs to focus on doing some soul searching and introspection on how to leave behind a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I keep getting this in the Sagittarius readings. Like, they're so consistent, even in the private ones. Someone needs to disengage from an earth sign. Someone needs the strength and needs to do the soul searching and introspection to find their independence here, their financial independence, to free themselves from a Queen of Pentacles, or it could be King of Pentacles, because you know the timing is not quite right here. Someone needs to do this. For others of you, they are seeing the relationship as going through this process of requiring strength in order to overcome, and this could be on both of your parts, the mistrust or fear. I'm hearing Elvis Presley's song, Suspicious Minds. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. And like I said, for some of you, it is a third-party situation. Now, next action is justice. Justice is all about fairness, truth, equality, cause and effect, and law. Please clarify justice. Five of Wands in the upright. Four of Swords in the upright. King of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and a King of Pentacles. For some of you, you will be... Whoever's married to the Queen or King of Pentacles is getting a divorce. After a lot of soul searching, after a lot of conflict, after a lot of tension, after this clash of egos. Okay, so I'm getting a couple different storylines. Okay, for some of you, you were married to the Sagittarius and you are divorcing. There's been a lot of conflict here. One or both of you are blocking or repressing your emotions. One or both of you are refusing to do the self-examination to see where you went wrong in this relationship, in this marriage. And for some of you, yep, you are heading towards divorce here, or at least inquiring with an attorney about divorce. Both of you are doing soul searching here. Hermit, Four of Swords. Major Arcana, Minor Arcana of the Hermit. For others of you, one of you is involved with an earth sign or someone very financially abundant, and you are leaving that other person to move towards the other. Like you're leaving your partner. One of you is leaving a partner. There's a divorce here. Like, absolutely. This is almost like a dirty divorce for some of you, I'm hearing. Dirty divorce. Like a lot of clashing of egos in the courtroom or through mediation. If it hasn't happened yet, it's going to. Yeah, for some of you, you're getting a divorce from the Sagittarius. For others of you, you or the Sag will be divorcing, and you might not even see it now, but I'm telling you it's going to happen, will be divorcing the other person in order to come towards the Sagittarius, or Sagittarius leaving someone to come towards the Aquarius. This is definitely happening. I think communication is going to occur between the two of you within the next 4 weeks. You're going to fill the other 3 to 4 weeks, I'm hearing. You will be filling in the other person on what is happening. Whether the two of you are divorcing one another, I think for some of you, if that's the case, you're actually going to stop the divorce. You're going to be like, wait. For others of you where you are divorcing a primary partner in order to come towards your secondary, you will be conveying that to the other within the next 3 to 4 weeks. I just heard Billy Mays. Oh my God, Billy Mays. I don't even think he's alive anymore. God rest his soul. From the Oxy commercial, like, but wait, there's more, like that. So there's, wow, that's weird. So yeah, for some of you, but wait, there's more information. More information coming in the 3rd to 4th week. Divine message. I'm sorry. Messages of love from them to you. I wasn't planning on having anything serious when we met, but I can't deny I'm falling for you. Yeah, for some of you, third party, and we both need time to heal. I like that because we saw that Four of Swords card, and that is all about healing. Message from the divine, abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step toward receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on the way. For some of you where you've separated from this long-term partner, they are coming back to you. And that's going to be left in your, the ball will be in your court, I'm hearing, Aquarius, if you want to reconcile. So let me clean that message up a bit. For some of you, you are married and you're heading towards divorce. There'll be a conversation next 3 to 4 weeks about that. Some of you will decide. Some of you will offer or be offered reconciliation to stop the divorce process. For others of you where it was a long-term commitment, one of you may be married to someone else, and within the 3 to 4 weeks, there's a divorce. Either a discussion of the divorce will happen, or the divorce is actually taking place. There's going to be a big clash of egos, lots of petty fighting during mediation or court. And either Aquarius is telling Sagittarius about this, or Sagittarius is telling Aquarius about this. Either way, 3 to 4 weeks. So, but wait, there's more. And for others of you, you are reconciling with a long-term partner. A fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. Yeah, this is, I saw like clash of egos here. So there's some courtroom or some legal drama happening here, either between Sagittarius and Aquarius, or one of you with an earth sign, or someone who just has who is abundant. Angel answer. Oh, 2 cards came out. Improving health. This could be someone improving their finances or improving their physical health. And then we have unlikely. So improving health and unlikely. And last but not least, the lovely Capricorn. If you are in no communication with Capricorn, protected, you are safe and divinely guided. How they currently see you, the world in reverse. How they currently see the relationship, the High Priestess in the upright. Their next action, Seven of Wands in reverse. Capricorn sees that their connection with you lacks closure, lacks completion. They don't believe their story in your life or your story in their life is over. With the High Priestess, they see that the two of you are divinely or subconsciously connected. Or that your union or partnership is divinely protected. Seven of Wands in the reverse for their next action is someone who is feeling overly protective, overwhelmed. They feel like giving up. They may have been put in competition. This is someone who's setting up boundaries, but maybe not in the healthiest of ways. Clarify that further, please. King of Swords in the upright, truthful, honest conversation. Six of Swords, maybe about moving the relationship into calmer waters. Five of Cups. So this person will be contacting you in spring, within the next 5 weeks, while we're still in spring in the Northern Hemisphere. This person wants to have a conversation with you. They've made a head over heart decision. Very truthful, honest conversation about leaving the past in the past, about releasing the baggage. For some of you, they actually want to move somewhere, like I'm hearing, like towards the water. Some they actually want to move. The Five of Cups in the upright in this deck talks about someone who's wanting to forgive themselves for what they did to damage the connection. They're very remorseful over their own behavior. Clarify further, one more, please. King of Cups in the upright. This person has a hell of a lot of love for you. Why the High Priestess for how they view the relationship. The Devil in the reverse to the Queen of Swords. I now have a pair here. For some of you, you are married to this person. If not, it was a long-term relationship. By that, I mean several years. Okay, here we go. I have two different storylines here. For some of you, Capricorn does not feel that their story in your life or your story in their life is over. However, they're using their intuition to detach from you emotionally. They feel very overwhelmed by what transpired here. They want to have a head over heart, truthful, honest conversation with you. How they want to leave this, leave you, leave the relationship in the past, and move on from the relationship. This person will be very emotionally balanced and compassionate during this conversation for others of you. Capricorn is going to approach you in the spring season for the Northern Hemisphere, so next 4 to 5 weeks. They want to have a very truthful and honest conversation with you on how they want the two of you, very open, honest conversation with you that, again, I keep hearing, our story isn't over. That's what I keep hearing. They want to detach, release any of the secrets that were between the two of you. They feel that your connection together is divinely protected, divinely guided. They want to have this conversation to kind of shed some light onto whatever secrets or whatever was harming the connection. And the hope is that once this conversation takes place, I really love this because the way the cards came out, the Queen is facing the King like, come to me. Come to me, I want to have this talk. You know, sometimes when it comes out like this, I'll say, oof, this person has their back to you, they don't want to talk to you. But the way they came out on the table, he is almost like, come to me. Like, it's almost like a please. Almost like using their intuition. It's almost like this person is trying to send you telepathic messages like, please come to me so we can talk about this. It's a very loving King of Cups kind of energy of like, please come to me. Let's unravel the secrets. Let's talk about, let's detach from the past. Leave the past in the past. Let's stop crying over the spilled milk, the 3 cups, and let's move on together in love. So that's a really beautiful reading, and I think that's going to happen for most of you. For some of you, the person's going to say, our story isn't over yet, but right now I need to kind of move away and do my own thing. And I think that's just like, I remember originally I said this person's putting up boundaries, but they're unhealthy. So I think for a small percentage of you, it's that, but overwhelming percentages, this person wants to reconcile. They just want to unearth, I'm hearing, unearth these secrets. Love messages from them to you. I am secretly obsessed with you. No one makes me feel the way you do. You're the best I ever had. Ooh la la. Messages from the divine to you. Celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishment, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate that moment. You deserve that and so much more. And I always say that. You have to celebrate yourselves every day that we are on this 3D. In the 3D, right, on the planet is a day for celebration. Your Moonology card, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. I love that because it said protected. I do feel that this union is divinely guided and divinely protected. And your angel answer is not the right time. I think for some of you, it wasn't the right time. May not be the right time right now, but what you do have is a partner, for most of you, noticing the divine connection and knowing that eventually you will have reason to celebrate. The two of you will be together. So beautiful way to end that reading. That's your no contact read, Aquarius, for the month of May 2024. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If any of these messages resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to comment below. I love interacting with all of you. Until I read for you again, Aquarius, I am sending you light, love, and peace.